It's all over the news. A Christian parent at a school board meeting, Christians protesting abortion, Christians protesting drag shows, or Christians getting all contentious about sexually explicit material in grade school libraries. Why are Christians so contentious? We all know the Bible teaches Christians to live at peace and to be kind. Christians aren't supposed to be fighters, right? Well, let's talk about that. There is a kind of fighting that is stinky. And the Bible, I know that's a technical term, but the Bible denounces that kind of, stinkiness. We're not supposed to be complainers or troublemakers or disagreeable people. But we also know that there's a kind of fighting that's noble. And the Bible encourages that. It's not fighting that's wrong, but fighting for wrong causes or for the wrong reasons or just because you're being self-centered. The Bible is clear, though, that some things are worth fighting for. There are noble causes for the right reasons out of love for humanity, morality, justice, or goodness. And sometimes even the two are the same thing. Sometimes we fight because we want to eliminate something that is negative in order to preserve or protect something that's valuable. We're doing both. So let's look at some school district fights as an example. Some school districts are sexually grooming young children and not informing their parents, or they are transitioning children without the parents' permission or even knowledge. Or some schools are sponsoring drag queen readings in libraries or even having drag shows in the schools. Parents are objecting also to sexually explicit material in school libraries that are trying to normalize LGBTQIA lifestyles and indoctrinate children to train them to be advocates. See, in a case like this, Christians are contentious because they perceive a wrong taking place, and we should stand against what is wrong. But at the same time, they're trying to protect children, the noble kind of contention. We can be contentious against evil and contend for righteousness or nobility with exactly the same action. See, the Bible endorses actions that take a stand against wrong while advocating for what is noble and right. Now, an example of this, an illustration of it, this approach, is when Jesus overturned the tables in the temple, contending against the evil of desecrating the house of God, while at the same time advocating for the sanctity of the temple and working to protect God's holiness. That's why Christians are contentious. In such matters, we are not being disobedient to the Bible, nor are we being bigots or haters. These are just slanderous names meant to malign. Instead, we feel, as Jerry Adler said, that evil destroys the innocence of everything it touches. If good people won't stand up for what is good and right and against what is detrimental, unhealthy, and wrong, then there's no hope for humanity. The nobility of our lives is not to accept the standards of this era, but rather to always strive for the good, the right, and the true. As Rick Human wrote in Time magazine, the biggest threat to our well-being is the absence of moral clarity and purpose. Christians recognize this, and so find morality and goodness in righteous contentiousness.